Working with Gavin was interesting. I mean, he's obviously, been very successful because he has a very great skill set at understanding songs and understanding like what makes a great song and how that can, translate into commercial success.
So Gavin's session was obviously about the mechanics of songwriting and how to be succinct and to the point with your message, keep it on point.
Great beard.
Yeah, I was gonna say
Excellent
that.
beard.
I love his beard. I think you have to get a hit to #1 with Metric to be able to grow a beard with that much wisdom.
Personally, being a producer-minded person, I thought that we would go into it how we work with our producer back at home. And so it'd be very music-minded and everything. But no, here, take this guitar, give me one of your new songs. Gavin tore it right down. What does this song actually mean?
How the fuck can you appreciate what you have, what they put on a silver plate? And this is never gonna last. Can't backtrack, no, it's far too late. What's the next big story that you'll create? Just a memory from the past.
Cool. Can you write these words out? Oh. Okay. Can we cross out all of the U's and put the word I in there just to try it? Sure. So the idea is to involve the audience, but I think people with music take an ownership in it. They want to see themselves in it. They want to identify with events or emotional story. People put their own lives, they project their own experiences into things. So always focus on the audience. Go ahead, let's try this.
How the fuck can I appreciate what I have, what they put on a silver plate? And this is never gonna last. And bad friends, I'm still young, should have cut my silver tongue. But you can see through my bullshit.
Dude, to me this is 10 times better. This is all of a sudden like something Tom York would sing. It has that impact.
We have learned so much about the music industry in this past week. And just as much as we've learned about the business aspect, we've learned a lot about people. We've made connections with people, and it's been sort of like therapy.
Like that feeling you get where your eyes are starting to quiver and it's getting glassy, and I was like, oh my God, this is like that flaky artist moment. And I'm not a crier. I rarely emote.
It's usually me that's crying.
In my life. And all of a sudden I'm like, oh my God, there's 3 cameras on me right now and I'm starting to lose it a bit. He starts crying, Catherine's starting to cry, and then he was like, all right, we're done. He's like, we're done, session's over. There was 20 minutes left.
He got his point across.
I think sometimes the songs that we create and that I write lyrically are more to the point, and sometimes they aren't. I'm thinking of a new one that we don't even play yet that Kat's only heard a couple of times, where it cover the criteria, I think, for the most part, covers your idea.
Why don't we play that one?
I could. I mean, Kat doesn't know, we
That's
haven't
fine.
ever practiced or anything.
Okay.
Cool. It wasn't that long ago. You pushed through the door, came in from the cold. We were killers at time back then. Now we're sitting here wondering where it all went. We were just young enough not to care. I was drunk on the sound of your shoes on the stairs. Maybe one day we'll plant some seeds. Oh, yeah, sir. Maybe one day we'll plant some seeds.
Maybe you should change that, or maybe, sorry, you shouldn't do anything, but maybe there's a way we can, instead of making it maybe one day we will, maybe you say, I think we should plant some, call it out. Just call it, this is when I met you, how beautiful it was. And even the sound of your shoes in the stairs, like what you said, made me fall in love. Mm-hmm. I think it's time that we plant some seeds, that we make a family. Something definitive and Instead of it being a separation from, you know what I'm trying to say?
Yeah.
You know,
Totally.
you know, that'd be beautiful. You know.
It's good.
Yeah,
Good
yeah.
notes.
Yeah. Can you sing? Let's try singing something like that. I think we should.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We were just young enough not to care. I was drunk on the sound of your shoes on the stair. I think we should plant some seeds. It's a bit heavy to be doing, I think.
Why?
I'm finding it emotionally great,
Yeah.
and I'm embarrassed
Why?
because it's super personal.
Yeah. That's great. I'm tearing up too. Like seriously, it's beautiful. That's the whole point of the whole thing. I need, you know, as a human, I need you to do that though. I need it to be that deep. It needs to be like that. You know, we don't need it to be, you know, whatever personal it is for you, I'm feeling it too. So you gotta, you know, but you know what I mean. It's, you know, I make music so I don't, you know, perish. You know, like I make music because I have to, or else my being doesn't exist. You know, and it's so, you know, when other people do the same, I get really fulfilled. Like this is very fulfilling. This is really great. You know.
It's real, man.
Yeah, yeah. To me, you're making me fall in love with my wife again by singing. Like I'm just, you know, my kids are older now. They're 20 and 18 and 15, and it's like, you know, we're at a different point in our life. But I remember when this, you know, I'd be away and just, hi, honey, and you know, it was all I needed. You know, the sound of the. I'm crying now too. Come here. Thank you.
I didn't know what to say. He totally caught me off guard, and he was completely right. And it was just this crazy moment. We like hugged it out, and he said, "You reminded me of when I fell in love with my wife." It was crazy. It was weird and crazy, and I was super embarrassed.
You didn't expect that?
No, my God, no.
I think